Hey folks, one of the first videos I posted was on the 3N with this grapple. And you're probably wondering, what in the hell is a guy in Pennsylvania doing with 3Ns? Well, two reasons: economics and tradition. I like long spring traps, and honestly, I could buy a dozen of user 3Ns cheaper. They were cheaper a piece than going out and buying a new coil spring. I like the way they bed. For a guy like me that's not a great trapper, double long spring is a good thing. I did install, took off the factory, put in the pit system trigger on them. Cast jaws, offset. There was a lot of coyotes caught with them. That's a lot of the reason I bought them. The other trap, that's a land trap. The other one I use, I bought a half a dozen of these just to look at them. These are Alpha number 2 Freedom brand coil, and I like them very much. They bed pretty nice. They have a night latch, cast jaws. Come on, son of a gun. Anyhow, I can't set it on my knee. The inside face of this jaw is all but a ½ inch. They're advertised at a ½ inch, but it's close enough to call it that. I think they're a well-made trap. Adjustable pan tension. I like them. They're pricey. When I bought these last year, they were $28 a piece. I got these for $12 a piece. And if you don't know, anybody on here that's just getting started, long spring trap, these right here, put a piece of 3/4 inch black iron pipe in the vise, slip this spring over the pipe, couple whacks with a big hammer, and your spring's like new. That's why I basically ended up with these. Price was a lot of it, and tradition. And no, I didn't base plate them and all that. I'm not. Look, in all honesty, anybody that subscribes to my channel, watches my video, if you're just an average guy trapper, then this is probably a channel for you, because I have never been a big numbers guy. Always wanted to be, just never, I guess, had the equipment, the territory, or the drive. So that's 3 things you need. Well, you need the animals too, but I started trapping when I was 11 years old. I'm 68. The last season I trapped was fall of 2014, and then this past fall was the first I had the chance to trap in like 11 years. And anybody out there that's an experienced canine trapper, maybe you can DM me, post it here. I'd like to know. The last 3 fox I caught in 2014, I caught them all in blind sets. This year, I couldn't catch a coyote or a fox to save myself. I think location's always been a problem for me. But I caught some red fox with cable restraints, which therefore again are a blind set. And went back when I was younger guy and was catching fox with some consistency, my flat sets always outperformed my dirt sets. And I remember years and years ago reading in the Trapper paper, I don't remember the author, but a fellow wrote an article about dirt hole sets versus flat sets, and there was a comment he made about if your flat sets are outproducing your dirt hole sets, you needed to do some kind of a self-evaluation or examination, that you were doing something wrong. I don't know. Anybody that's knows what's going on, let me know. But so that's it, fellas. I'm not ever going to wow you with big catch photos and all that. I will tell you this: I never caught a mink by mistake. You read so many articles that they start out, I was 12 years old, like a lot of us, trapping muskrats, and then one day I caught a mink. I never caught a mink by mistake. I don't know what, I think in retrospect, I was always setting too deep to catch rats by the hind foot, but yeah, it wasn't until I actually tried to catch a mink on purpose that I finally caught a mink. Not a big numbers guy, like I said. I have taken instruction in the past off of some professionals, big number guys, and excuse me, it improved my catch. But like I said, territory, equipment-wise, all that, I just never expounded on that knowledge it was that I learned. So yeah. If you're just the average guy, maybe my channel will be a place to hang out. It isn't going to be just trapping. Outdoors period. I posted videos on a couple uses for medicinal plants. Later this week, coming week, midweek, I'm hoping to post a video on planting ginseng roots. So be well.